Welcome everyone. So this is like a super important question for everyone who has ever got stuck with subtraction, with subtraction when it comes to basically integers, like where there is negative a positive b, or there is a then there is negative b, then there is negative a negative b. Okay, so in all of these scenarios what you should be doing. Okay, so let's begin with the first one, which is like super easy. Okay, so here what happens is, please remember, whenever you have to find the difference, okay, between any digits, between, let's say, a and b, if that was the case, then you just do what? A minus b. Okay, now in this case a can be bigger or a can be smaller. Similarly, b can be bigger or b can be smaller, either or. Okay, you have to remember that the first number will go ahead and the next number will be followed by a negative sign. This is super important. You have to fit this in your head absolutely clearly. Okay, so now let's begin with the first one. We have the difference between 6 and 8. So like I said, we'll keep the first digit as it is. Then there is a difference. Difference means what? You are doing subtraction, and the next digit is followed after the negative sign. Now in mathematics, what you can do is always remember the sign. Whenever there is subtraction, you have to carry the sign of the higher number. So higher number is what? 8 in this case. So we'll do 6 minus 8. So first we'll do the subtraction as it is. What is basically 6 minus 8 or 8 minus 6? The answer is always 2. Okay, but in case of 6 minus 8, the negative sign is starting or is with what number? It is with 8, and 8 is the bigger one between the two. So here the final answer will be negative 2. Now let me very quickly explain this from finance or money perspective. Imagine imagine if you had, let's say, 6 rupees. Okay, if you had 6 rupees, okay, and you are owing to a person b rupees 8. Okay, so obviously the person has come to ask for its money. So what you can do is you can give him rupees 8, or sorry, rupees 6, because you do not have rupees 8. So you're just going to give him rupees 6. So in that case, how much money is still person b supposed to take? Person b is still supposed to take what? 2 rupees, or you owe 2 rupees yet to person b. So in that case, whatever you had, you still have to give rupees 2 to person b. So in your account you still have a negative 2 to be done. Okay, so you need to still add 2 rupees to make sure that you finally get rid of all your debt to person b. I hope this is clear to everyone. So now coming back, we have the next one, so which is what? The difference between negative 6 and 8. So now, like, understand what happens is, see, there is a difference between. Okay, so we have negative 6, then still there is a difference, so we'll have what? Minus 8. Understood? So now understand, in mathematics, when you do negative and negative, you actual operation will always be what? Positive, but the final answer will be negative. Meaning, here first we'll do what? 6 plus 8, that gets you 14. But like I said, the final answer will be negative. Why? Because the bigger number is carrying the negative sign. So here the final answer for this one will be negative 14. Please remember, when you have two subtractions, you actually do the operation of what? Addition. You first add them, and then the final answer will carry the sign of the larger number. In this case, the larger number is what? 8. So here, since 8 was negative, so here you took the negative sign for your final answer. I hope this is like super clear to everyone. Now, remember, there are few things you need to always remember. Okay, so whenever in math you have negative and negative signs together, and there is no number, nothing in between. Okay, if there is literally nothing in between, then eventually these two signs convert and become a positive sign. So this sign now comes out to be positive. Instead of writing two negatives, you will just write one sign which is positive or plus sign. Okay, so now coming to the next one, which is like the difference between 6 and minus 8. Like I said, the first digit will be written as it is. So 6 is written as it is. Difference means there is a negative sign, and then the number which is followed back. So followed here is negative 8. You can always write this like this. So now if you see, there is literally no number between these two negative sign. Okay, so in this case, between these two negative signs, there is literally no number between. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll use the same logic. Here we will make these two negative signs as positive. So this becomes 6 plus 8. So final answer is what? Positive 14. Okay, I hope this is like extremely clear to everyone. Okay, so now again, what happens is the difference between minus 6 and minus 8. So here what we'll do is we'll keep minus 6 as it is. Then there is a difference, right? So you'll put a negative sign, and then there is minus 8. So you will put it in the bracket. So like over here also, if you see, there is two negative signs and there is nothing in between, so you will convert it into what sign? You will convert it into positive sign. So this then comes out to be minus 6 plus 8. So here your answer becomes what? See, if there is a negative number and then there is a positive sign, the operation will always be what? Subtraction. You will always subtract. So when you subtract them, here in this case what happens is negative 6 plus 8. So 6 minus 8, or you do 8 minus 6 in this form, what you get is 2, and the sign of the final answer will be what? Always positive. Okay, so here your final answer will be positive 2. I hope this is very clear. I will just take one more example and then we'll see what happens in that case. So here what will happen is, let's say the difference, we need to find the difference between, let's switch it, minus 8 and minus 6. Then in that case what happens? We'll keep the first number as it is, which is minus 8. Then because there is difference, we will put a negative sign. And then we'll keep minus 6 as it is, which is followed after the negative sign of the difference. So now like here also, if you see, there is no number between the two negative sign. So minus 8 will continue to be as it is. But here minus and minus will then become plus. And then you will write this 6 over here. So now what happens is we'll do minus 8 plus 6. Now see, understand. When there is a negative sign and a positive sign, the operation carried forward is what? Subtraction. Always remember, between a positive and a negative sign, the operation carried forward is always subtraction. So here also you will subtract 6 from 8. Your answer is coming out to be 2. Now whether that will be positive or negative, that is something which you need to remember. Since the higher number is carrying the what? Negative sign. So here your final answer will now come out to be negative 2. I hope this is very clear. So now for your DIY, please tell me what will be the difference between minus 3 and 9. Please tell me what is the final answer for this one. That's it for today. I will see you in the next video.